Good afternoon, all you sober folks, and if you're not sober, welcome to the channel. I'm Wayne, and I'm still an alcoholic. Today's daily reflection is something so profound that it fell right on the right time in my life. I was going to quit YouTube today. I was going to stop doing the videos. I was going to stop talking to you folks out there, all because my ego got the best of me and I forgot about the promises. The promises of Alcoholics Anonymous is something that takes action. What that means is that I have to be willing to work my program and to utilize all the principles and steps of Alcoholics Anonymous. And even if you're not a member of Alcoholics Anonymous, this can apply as well. I have to use these principles in all my daily affairs. And if I don't, the promises will likely be stalled or just not come true at all. For me, since I've been working my program, my life has taken off to a level that I couldn't even explain to you in just a few words. I can do it through my actions, though, of doing these videos for you on a normal basis and a continual basis in hopes that it helps somebody out there who's struggling with alcohol or addiction or any kind of trauma in their life to where they want to be able to better themselves and have a better quality of life. Today's daily reflection for 15 February 2021, taking action. Let's go. All right, ladies and gems, let's put on your reading ears and get this. Taking action. Are these extravagant promises? We think not. They are being fulfilled among us. Sometimes quickly, sometimes slowly. They will always materialize if we work for them. Alcoholics Anonymous, page 84. One of the most important things AA has given me, in addition to the freedom from booze, is the ability to take the right action. It says that the promises will always materialize if I work for them. Fantasizing about them, debating them, preaching about them, and faking them just won't work. I'll remain a miserable, rationalizing, dry drunk. By taking action and working the 12 steps in all my affairs, I'll have a life beyond my wildest dreams. You know what, daggone it? I do have a wife. I do have a wife and a life beyond my wildest dreams. I wouldn't be married still, and I wouldn't have the relationship I have with my son. I wouldn't have multiple cars, and I wouldn't have a steady stream of income, and I wouldn't have the serenity that I have now if I didn't work for them, if I didn't work the 12 steps of Alcoholics Anonymous. And that's for me, people. That might not necessarily be your road to recovery. However, whatever you're doing in your life to stay sober, keep your sanity, and to build the things around you in a positive way that bring you positive energy and make change that is better for you, that's what I'm talking about. In order to do that, I guess I could say we can't just sit and wait for things to happen. You ever met somebody that said, man, one day I'm gonna have a 12-story mansion, 5 cars, and 2 wives that all want to be with me, as well as many dogs and a 4-wheeler, but they never do anything in order to achieve it? Well, that's what this is, because it takes action to build what you want in your life, and it takes action and it takes change in order to make your life better than what it was yesterday. And if you're an alcoholic like me or an addict, it takes even more action in order to improve the quality of your life. What does that mean for me today? Well, you know, I built this grand idea of what I wanted this channel to be, and as a matter of fact, folks, it is exactly what I want it to be. I got wrapped around the axle of seeing all these other channels where they have like hundreds of views and thousands of views even on every video that they post, and I'm like, man, what the hell am I doing wrong? I'm just trying to like build a way for other people to be able to share their experience, strength, and hope, and it doesn't seem to be the way that, you know, you guys want to see it. The people out there on YouTube, you know, it doesn't seem like this is the platform that you want to see. Well, I asked for continual feedback. The reason I do that is as I work my program and as I work my recovery, I try to take away the character defects that make me who I used to be. Because believe it or not, folks, I was a bad person that didn't want anything good for anybody else except for myself. And I was also a person who, my moral compass was quite bent, and I had to find my way back to a sanity, into a peace with what I am now. And the things that I have to be able to be happy with what I have in order to be able to share with you guys in a positive and productive manner. I don't know if that makes sense for you. If it does, hit that like button so we can keep this video in circulation, as well as drop a comment below. Let me know what you think of today's daily reflection. And I'm almost done, but I got a couple more thoughts in my head. I had this whole idea. So far it's turning out to what I want it to be, but I want to be able to build a platform that incorporates everybody, not just myself, because my stories they're not repetitive. Matter of fact, there are so many that I haven't told yet, only because I'm not sure where they will land me publicly, if that makes sense for anybody. I got wrapped around the numbers, and I got wrapped around, you know, the subscribers and the algorithm and the analytics and all that BS that, you know, goes along with being on YouTube. However, some friends of mine out there, and you people on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, you know, you reminded me that I'm not in this for me, man. I am for my sobriety, but that's it. I'm not in this for money. I'm not in this for status. I'm not in this for any kind of personal or monetary gain. I'm in it for you folks. The way that I can improve the way I think about that is, give me some feedback. Let me know what you think about the channel and what you would like to see on here and what you want to talk about or hear about. That way we can make this channel just a little bit better and a little more conducive for everybody who's watching it, and for someone who just might stumble across it having a bad day. Off my soapbox. Today's daily reflection is quite profound, because the promises will come true in your life as long as you work for them, man. You gotta work for them. If you don't put the work in, it's not gonna happen for you. Maybe along the road you will get bits and pieces of serenity and joy and financial, you know, security, and you'll get some of those things back. But will you be walking around as just a dry drunk or a dry addict? Will you be stumbling around just in a shell of yourself, not using or drinking? I don't know if that's the way that I would go, man, because I enjoy having the quality of life that I have, and I enjoy the way that, you know, my life has not many big problems anymore. And really, that's what I want for you guys is, you know, you guys out there, my problems are about this big now. And they used to be monstrous, and I couldn't control them at all. And in the promises, it said that they will come true as long as you work for them. You know, we'll know a new peace, a new freedom, a new happiness and joy. You know, freedom from economic insecurity, freedom from the fear of people, and all those things. They do happen, and I'm actual living proof that it will happen. Now, I am a 20-year combat veteran and retired from the U.S. Army. The whole time that I was in the U.S. Army, minus the last 2 years, I was either standing as a drunk or standing as a dry drunk, one or the other. And my life was so compounded with all the chaos and self-criticism and all these woes that I created throughout my drinking, and all the things that contributed to it throughout my childhood that I could blame the drinking on. You know, all these things were still there, and they weren't going anywhere because I wasn't doing any work for it. When I personally worked my 12-step program, my life improved so dramatically that, you know, I still am astounded by how it is now. Like I said before, I just want that for you guys. So if you made it to the end of this video and you got to the good stuff, I thank you for your support, and I thank you all who have subscribed. And if you haven't taken the chance to, hit that notification bell right there. That way we can keep this video in circulation, and you'll be in the know of all the upcoming daily reflection, as well as journey with me. And check out my Music to Sober by channel list, because that's just some awesome music, man. And if you guys want to check out some cool stuff, check out Five Finger Death Punch, because their new album and their new songs that are coming out hit home pretty hard. And I don't know, I'm not really a metalhead, I'm kind of a grunge dude, but that metal means something to me. And Ivan Moody is an amazing man, and he is definitely someone who is exemplary of how sobriety works. And I just want to say thank you to everybody for your support today, as well as Veterans with Anxiety. Man, he is making his way over the hump of his withdrawal, and I support him in every decision that he makes as far as, you know, getting back to sobriety and recovery. And I wish him all the well. And I wish him the best. And there are many veterans resources for anybody out there suffering who's a veteran. Check them out on va.gov as well as dva.gov. There's just a lot of resources, a lot of money grants, a lot of, if you need a place to stay, that type of thing. If you need a job, the Veterans Association can help you out like nobody's business. I'm going to end that video right there. Life is a garden. Dig it, folks. I'm Wayne. I'm always an alcoholic, but I'm a grateful recovering alcoholic, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great night. Bye-bye.